significant way to young people. It could be mentoring, it could be prison connections, some way of trying to engage in ways in which education takes place outside of the classroom. Outside of the classroom. And by education, I'm not talking about cheap schooling. I'm talking about what the Greeks call paideia, P-A-I-D-E-I-A, that deep cultivation and formation of attention. So you're attending to the significant things, the things that matter, not the superficial, fleeting things that will not allow you to endure in the face of crisis or catastrophe. That's education at its deepest.
And folks asked if Michael Moore might do a film on education reform, and particularly the privatization, the kind of corporate hedge fundizing of education.
Well, when I get stopped and people ask me to make a movie on something, this is the number one thing they ask me to make a movie on. The school system, our education system. It is really something that is on people's minds all over the country. Everyone in this room is eligible to run for your Board of Education. Like I said, I ran when I was 18 and served for 4 years. Everyone here can do that. And we need more of us running for office. That would go a long way.
They are outlawed our board. We don't have a Board of Education. Get away with it.
You mean here in Bloomberg land? Yeah. So, what have people done about that? 79th Street between Madison and Fifth Avenue. Anyways, but you need the money, and the money is going to war, and that's why the money has been taken from state and local districts. They don't get the federal funds anymore, et cetera, because so much of the money goes to support. We've spent $3 to $4 billion a week in this war. And if we could just have this week's Monday and Tuesday, we could pull the Michigan schools out of bankruptcy. Just 2 days of the war would do that. 2 frigid days of the war would pull us out of our horrible situation in Michigan, where the classroom size in Detroit now is 62 students per class. I think that somebody needs to make that film. I don't know if I will. Waiting for Superman was not that film. It was an anti-union film, playing the union. And I think that I would, if you could make me like president for a month, there would be like, there'd be some things I would just do very quickly. There would be a national curriculum. It would not be in the hands of every local yokel about what to teach because we're all Americans, and there would be a national curriculum as there is in France and England and every place else. And we wouldn't allow the Texas school board to control what's in our textbooks, because now they've taken Thomas Jefferson out of the textbooks. And now everyone in all the other states are going to get these textbooks with Thomas Jefferson removed. So, because they know, or Sniffer, remember, they know he wasn't really a believer that Adam and Eve rode on dinosaurs 6,000 years ago. I would do what Finland does. I would eliminate homework. Their students have risen in all the testing in the last few years because they studied this and they realized that we were abusing our children by having them do homework till 10, 11, midnight, straining their necks into the backs with knapsacks full of these books. Come on. When we were in school, were we up till midnight in 9th grade doing homework? Yeah.
We were up till midnight, but not midnight.
Right. So that's their point. Their point is that by not encouraging children to go out and play, and learn to get along with others, and to socialize, and to have things for these kids, to have libraries that are open after school, to have, you know, they completely upended this thing and went counterintuitive. And I think it's something like you can't give more than an hour of homework a day or whatever to kids. The other thing they did was they started treating teachers as legitimate professionals and paying them like you pay a professional. The one caveat to that is they will only hire teachers who graduate in the top third of their class. So anyways, I would do that, and I would do a bunch of other things in that month if I were president.